If you hear loud noises in Galveston tonight, it's probably because it's part of a military training exercise. What's going on, guys? Thursday, January 31, 2013. This will be a video response to my last video. Just an addendum because we've had a lot more madness going on. Now they are doing military training in Galveston, Texas. Let's see here. According to the Galveston County Daily News, the Army is using the old jail on 17th Street for a night drill in urban warfare. Residents on the East End may see military personnel and a helicopter and possibly hear gunfire and explosions. The Army unit is from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. You know, how did the military train before we started training in metropolitan areas? I'll put a link to this. We've actually got another one. Federal law enforcement practice helicopter maneuvers at Capitol. This is in, I believe, Pennsylvania. Witnesses described an action-packed scene at the Capitol on Tuesday night around 7:30. Low-flying helicopters, yada, yada, yada. Pretty much everything else that's being reported in all the other ones. What is going on here? Are you serious? Let's see. And there was another drill, I guess, that took place yesterday. Grove drill to include shooting blanks in hallways. Shooting blanks in hallways at a school. Oh, it's only part of a drill. Are you serious? The school shooting drill planned in the far northwestern suburbs has parents upset. Well, no crap. Do you want like mock situations going on with gunfire in the hallways? This is freaking insanity. What? I'll put a link to it. Somebody else made a map on Google Maps of all of the, they've marked up where all of the military training has taken place. If you want to pull the map up and look at it. And I got an article from Activist Post. Why the sudden barrage of live fire military drills at schools? Question mark. Put a link to this. Interesting read. PSYOP. Let's see. Martial law training or PSYOP? Which one? Maybe both? Montagraph just put out a video. I will definitely link it. Super Bowl surprise in your face. They're going to have the kids from Sandy Hook singing at the Super Bowl. You might say, well, what's wrong with that? Well, you know, you have an event where you have millions and millions and millions of people watching, you know, and they're going to use it to push the anti-gun agenda. Guarantee it. I'll put a link to his video. He's got the link to the story. Frankenstein's plan bans any gun with a grip. Any gun with a... Well, what kind of gun don't have a grip? How can you fire a gun if you can't grip it? Article from WND. It never stops. Here we have in New York, LeRay man faces weapons possession charges. Let's see. Jefferson County Sheriff's deputies say 32-year-old blah 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 had 5 30-round magazines for an AR-15 rifle in his possession, found during a search of his car. So now he's been brought up on weapons charges for having 30-round magazines in New York. Put a link to it. Let's see here. And more insanity. Little 5-year-old boy gets suspended for making a gun out of Legos. Kid makes a Lego gun, gets suspended from school. I'll link it. While all this is going on, NYPD testing a new T-ray device that can scans people and detects concealed guns under clothes. So now the NYPD is turning into the TSA. They're using, would this be considered like naked body scanners? It could see under the clothes. Let's see. Let's talk about Chicago. Let's talk about, you want to talk about gun control? Let's look at Chicago. Very tight gun control. Also one of the most violent cities in the nation at the moment. Here is a 15-year-old girl was killed. January 29. Put a link to this. And Chicago murders top Afghanistan's death toll. Murders in Chicago top murders in Afghanistan. I'm sorry, deaths in Afghanistan. Yet, that's the toughest city, one of the toughest cities in the nation when it comes to gun control. I can't even speak because this is so freaking ridiculous. Yeah, that's how gun control works out. Because the criminals, they're all carrying registered firearms and such. Yeah. Check this out. This is an ongoing situation. Alabama police and hostage standoff with suspect in fatal school bus shooting and kidnapping. This gentleman is holding, at least the official story is he's holding a child hostage in an underground bunker. And he killed the school bus driver, took the kid off the bus. Now, they reported on CNN that this guy was a survivalist. And they brought up the acronym Doomsday Preppers. They brought up all kinds of terms. Of course, they had Mark Potok up there, which, you know Mark Potok. Can't stand that guy. But he was talking about far right-wing extremist is what this guy is. I truly don't know what's going on with this. Last I checked, it was ongoing, so I'll put a link to it, be advised. And inside the ring, new Al-Qaeda threat. Of course, we're ringing that Al-Qaeda boogeyman again. Let's see. A jihadist website posted a new threat by Al-Qaeda this week that promises to conduct shocking attacks on the United States and the West. Shocking attacks? What? Maybe Jericho? Maybe Operation Blackjack? Maybe some sort of false flag chemical something? Be advised, Al-Qaeda at it again. And Homeland Security warns Cyber 9/11 could shut down the United States. Just a matter of time they shut off the internet, because now people seem to be waking up again at an accelerated rate. And if you need proof of that, below this I will put, was the father of Newtown victim heckled by pro-gun advocates? Now, never mind the story, but if you scroll down to the bottom of the page and read the comments, and how many thumbs ups the comments have, it appears people are waking up to the bullshit. Just read the comments, and look at how popular they are. A lot of people calling BS on the Sandy Hook thing. Now I got some World War news unrelated to the American stuff. Some stuff I got to tell you about that was breaking. Israeli jet bombs military target in Syria. They may have just fired the first shot of World War III. And I got a second link to back that one up. And a third link, let's see. South Korea warns North Korea will face grave consequences in case of nuclear test. Some more tough talk going on. Just a matter of time, I think, before somebody actually does some. Well, apparently Israel fired on Syria, so see what happens with that in the coming days. Anyway, guys, I'll put all these links below. Total madness. Total madness. Martial law / whatever drills going on in the United States. Just, what can you say, man? Please rate the video. Please share it. Pass the information around. Make people aware of all this stuff that's going on. It's absolutely insane. You guys take care. Stay safe. I will see you on the next one.